Hello, everybody. This is Leslie coming on just to talk with you and I don't know, have more of you get to know me and understand who I am and my journey and just realize there's a freedom in being who you are. There's a happiness there, a placement for it in this life for you. But you've got to step out and take a chance and not let the world's perception of what they want you to be rule your life. I was asked recently to describe my journey, since I've um, made huge changes in my life. 5 years ago, I had to go back where my journey started. And my situation being, a person that believed in the six-figure income, made to believe that the world would only love me or accept me because I had a husband. I had, the perfect children after I was married, the big home, the job, the career that, took care of me and I took such pride in having. But in my spirit, I was empty and unhappy, lost, knowing that I was more important and bigger than anything that I was living. I had so much to offer the world and was limiting myself to just this little bubble of existence where our spirits are huge. There's so many things that we should and can be doing in life that we don't do. And after you've not done the right things for so long, your spirit starts getting very impatient with you. And you're going to be forced out to do the right things, either to raise your vibration and step into who you truly are in spirit, or be overcame or being overcome by demons. The doubt, the fear, the, jealousy, the hate, all of those are negative energies. But to be overcome by them, that makes you a very miserable person. And I know this because I've been there. I've been the miserable, hateful, jealous, heartless individual. But in that was no happiness for me because I know I know who I am now truly in spirit, holy, my purpose in life. But 5 years ago, my journey started with all of that I just described. But then I turn around and I look at my life now as I look back to that. And what I realized was, shoot, I had every single thing, everything that I need in life, I have right now. I have so much more than I had 5 years ago. I'm such a better person, mind, body, and spirit. And those changes took place through a process that started my healing. And I'm still healing from a lot of things, but I tell you vibrationally, who I am in spirit, the things that I've learned about myself, the things I've freed myself from, says that I'm so much bigger and so much greater than I was. So I'm an example of doing the work. I've spent the last 5 years falling, building myself back up, being torn down, building myself back up, killing the doubt, killing the fear, killing the anger, killing the hate within myself, and understanding that happiness is in the mind. It's about how you feel about yourself and your circumstances and the things around you. It's what you're creating. No one can be in your space or in your environment unless you give them permission to. No one can tell you anything outside of who you know you are that should ever affect anything that you're doing or how you're feeling. I don't owe anybody an explanation for how I live my life. Now that's freedom. I don't have to get up and push somebody's clock in order to make a paycheck from a company who could never pay me what I'm truly worth. That's ludicrous. I make my own schedule. God has blessed me with a team, a support system, a family. We lean on each other and we create together. So in the mindset of being an employee and a worker, you have to renew your mind and know that you're so much greater than that. You're making somebody else rich just because you're scared to step out on what you innately know in your spirit you can and should be doing. Just to be lazy, not challenged, not think, not have to read, not have to research, because it's easier to walk out that door and go to somebody's job and give them 8, 10, 12 hours a day. To come home beat up, no energy, no time to spend with your family and your children. That's what we do. We come together, we create, we build businesses and opportunities, a legacy we're building. And we teach people how to do that. Now, why is it that you can say that and people not see it as that? How can I tell you that I'm trying to help you and I'm showing you my life to give you the example and you still think that there's something not right about that? That's crazy. So if you don't trust what you see, I can never trust you. Think about that. If you don't trust what you see before you, how can you be trusted? It just makes sense. So my life looks to me like a puzzle. I spent the last 5 years putting my life together. Pieces not fitting. Having to take pieces out and rebuild the puzzle. Having to, okay, that'll fit, work and maneuver my way through situations to get the wisdom and experience to be able to fully put the puzzle back together. So the last 5 years of my life feels like me putting a puzzle back together. That is what my spiritual journey feels like for me. And I finally feel in my life that I've reached a point where all of my pieces have finally come together. All of them. So the sky is the limit. It's like you're there. I'm at a turning point in my life to where any and everything that I can think of and manifest, God said is yours, because you know what? You did the work. You did the work. You went within yourself. You stopped letting people take advantage of your heart. You stopped letting people use you because you realized just how important you are to the world. And there's so much more that you can give than to sit there and be used for nothing. So my journey in the 5 years of my life has been about me growing, about me facing myself, about me being honest with the things that I see within myself, with me realizing the hard things and the ugly truths about myself. This work is not easy. This world is not easy. Not until you realize that you are not a victim to it. We all came here to have amazing experiences, to meet these spirits that we've been connected to in past lives, to pay back the things that we've done in past lives that just weren't right. If you understand how the universe works, you know you have to pay that back. Karma is real. So how you treat a person, how you live your life, how you love, how you hold back, those are the things that are coming to you. Those are the things that come right back to you. Think about it. Until I renewed my mind, decided that I was not going to be used and abused anymore, decided that I was going to live my life and not let what people's opinions about any person, gender, or thing stop me from living the life that I live that's innately mine, that I earned this life. To have a very blessed life means that you've done some great, great things in past lives. If you start off kind of rocky in life, that is you paying back debts that you left behind in past lives. So therefore, you're going to circle back around, and that same energy that you put out, you got to experience that. So you all have to really understand the importance of energy. The energy you send out and the energy that you receive back are all the same. So if you sit there and you spend your life and your time hating people, what do you think is coming back to you? And then you wonder why you're not happy, because you're hating somebody that you should be loving, connecting with, because it's something there that's supposed to benefit you and help you, but also benefit something greater than you. That's how we meet each other, and that's how life goes around. That's how things work. So with my life being a puzzle, and with all of the things that I have planned for this life, everything is finally coming together. We have so many different projects, and we have events planned. Everybody's living and fulfilling the dream that we had in the very beginning. It was prophesied to me that I would lose everything. It was prophesied to me that everything that I lost and gave up for purpose would come back to me 100-fold. You better believe it. When you meet a person that can tell you that and know your spirit and can see your aura and your energy, these are God people. A person that can see the future, a person that can look into you and heal you and help you and can see the demons within you that are overcoming your life. See, people are thinking demons. Okay, that's, what is it? They're thinking demon is something that they can actually physically see. Well, you can if they're in people. The people become it. No demon can enter you unless you allow it. The way you think and how you are, if you're more into the negative and that's the stuff that you believe in, then you're going to be a negative person, filled full of negative energy, negative energies, entities. If you're of a positive nature and you're full of light, love, and positive energy, then that's what's going to surround you, and that's going to radiate from the inside out because it's within you. You're full of light, positivity, love. So anybody out here thinking that they can go through life and not do the work and not kill the negative, dark, nasty things that are within you, and think that you can then all of a sudden say, you know, I'm of love and light, and I can cast spells, and I can play with people's lives, and I can put this on a man to keep a man, or I can Shoot, make more money come to me. It's the energy within you. It has nothing to do with the voodoo, the energies that you're bringing in, manipulating you, thinking that you are working with positive God energies when you are communicating and connecting with demonic energy. It doesn't work like that. If you're full of demons, the only thing that you're going to connect with is demons. You better understand the difference. Stop walking around telling your children that the things that they're seeing in spirit, because they're closer to God than you are ancestors. If your children are telling you that these are monsters and these energies are harassing them and they're not right, and I see this, mommy, and this, you better believe those are not energies of God, because you have to do the work. There's a cleansing that attracts angels and positive energies into your life. So you can do whatever you want with crystals and different things like that. If you're not cleaning these things and your environment is not clean, you're not pulling anything in but negative energy, because God is of cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to God. So that means not only your home and your surroundings, that means your temple, your insides, your person, how you think and how you feel. That's who you are. If that's nasty, you can call upon anything you want. The only thing that you're going to attract, because that's what the universe says. These are universal laws. The only thing you're going to attract is negative energy. And you're being manipulated to think that you're doing the good of God that is positive. You better renew your mind, and you better listen and learn. And you better start working on and killing the negative, dark things within yourself. That's the only way that you can raise your vibration and be something different than what you are. And that's doing the work, being honest enough to know that I'm nasty, I'm dirty, and I'm grimy, being honest with yourself and looking in the mirror, and then turn around fixing what it is that you don't like. You can't fix something if you don't first admit that it's a problem, because you're ignoring it. And it's just getting bigger and creating more demons within you. So no amount of makeup, long weaves, none of that stuff hiding the demonic energy that's within you, no amount of makeup is going to cover that up. You can believe that, because your energy shines from the inside out. When you're a nasty person, you could think you're looking as beautiful on the outside, but the real seers and the real people of God can see that. And that's the uncomfortableness that a lot of people feel. And I'm okay with that, because I'm here to offend. I do God's work. We do God's work. So to see me 5 years ago and to see who I am now and what I've grown into, I can honestly say that I wouldn't change not one experience, not one challenge. I wouldn't change not one spiritual battle for anything, because everything that I have lost, everything that I have given up, everything that I have grown to learn and understand about myself and others, and how energy work and how that affects my life and how I can manifest, and to see what that looks like, how to plant seeds of positivity and kill the darkness within you, I wouldn't change not a second of my life. How I left, where I left, the people that I left behind, because I knew innately in my spirit, everybody can't go. And you have to be able to let go to grow. So I'm going to leave that with you. Let go to grow. So look for us coming with some major things this year. I'm excited for us. I'm excited. I can't wait to meet a lot of you viewers. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of people this year. Like I said, check out Exotic Intimate Creations. You check out Sweet Teas, Steams. You know, we have our location coming, opening. I'm excited about that. And my body painting, the calendar that's coming out. All of these things are going to be fantastic. You know, and also, guys, I read natal charts. This is what I do because I believe if you understand who you are, man, you can overcome anything. And everything that you are was already created and put together and aligned well before you even got here. It's a deep, deep story, but I tell you, it's a beautiful journey. When you find out who you are and you understand the struggles of your life, you understand the things that you've done in past lives that may have affected some things in this life, but then also all of the good things that you've done in past lives override anything bad that you've ever done. You may have to go through a rocky road because that's karmically what you got to pay back. But when on the other side of all the work you got to do to shed all of the darkness that the world puts on you as soon as you arrive on this earth, once you can get past that, man, the skies is the limits for you spiritually. You'll open up and you'll understand things a lot better. But I'm so grateful for everybody that's watching this video, for everybody that follows us, the Z Experience, Teal's Tips, Leslie's Lessons, Gypsy's Life, Raise Your Vibration. We got our Raise Your Vibration brand coming out. I'm so super excited about that. A lot of that went into just the grind of our work in our conversations that we have every day. There's special major key things that we say on a daily basis. We are going to be putting that in t-shirt form so you'll be able to see how we live our lives, that it be true to what we talk about each and every day. And the beauty about it all is it's all controversial. It's definitely going to start a conversation, and hopefully those conversations would allow people to dig a little bit deeper, to dig all the way deeper within themselves and really face some of the things that they struggle and battle with. These shirts, I hope, will wake people up and get them to thinking and really start doing the work to really heal and truly heal and come together, because really that's what we're here for. This is a huge experience that either you're going to get on the roller coaster and ride it until the wheels fall off, take it as it comes and goes, and just learn how to catch every curve and angle and then start enjoying it. Or you can hold on tight, be restrictive, and just ride it in fear, knowing, oh God, I'm about to go come down this hill, and oh, I'm going to go up the hill, it's building up, I know something. If you don't understand the concept of that, then I'm really concerned. But roller coasters, think of a life. Your life is like a roller coaster. Where do you think that comes from? Because it's very true. So I send much love, light, and positive energy to you all. Be looking out for some huge things coming from us. I love you. Have a nice one. Peace.